What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Fusion event calendar for Lord Entertainer Fabian, and we are going to be taking a look and come up with a game plan for this Fusion, how to best utilize your resources and your shards. And you definitely want to get this champion, because this champion is probably going to be the best legendary fusion that we're gonna have in 2025. So I definitely recommend getting this champion, and I also want to give you a few tips and something that you should be aware about, which is the Titan event that's probably going to happen after this time frame, probably on the CBC on March 25th is my expectation, and we want to save resources for that. So let's get started. Let's go over the fusion now. The fusion started today on Monday, March 10th, and it started with Dungeon Divers, Dragon Tournament, and Champion Training Event, both of them at once, all of them at once. Now, as far as today, I've only been using my daily energy, and the reason for that is because on March 11th and Wednesday, March 12th, we're going to have CVC, and this is definitely where you want to start using your refills, any tournament rewards that you might have, any energy that you get from CVC as you get the rewards for the clan. You can use this in the Dungeon Divers and Dragon Tournament. This is what I would focus first in finishing, and then I would consider finishing the Champion Training event. And there's still time. You have Thursday and a little bit of Friday here to finish this, but make sure that you finish your Dungeon Divers and Dragon Tournament, because a lot of people forget to actually finish this, and this is where they go wrong. They forget that they haven't gotten the rare for the Dungeon Divers, and then they're out of rare, and this fusion is very unforgiving unless you do the Summon Rush epic. So yeah, make sure you collect those rewards and you have completed that. This Dungeon Divers is at 3,700 points, and I expect Dungeon Divers 2 and Dungeon Divers 3 to have the rare at 3,700 points as well. So just be mindful of that. This gear enhancement does overlap a little with CVC, so I do recommend, if you're trying to get points for gearing and double dipping on CVC, that you complete this on Wednesday. And if not, it's fine. I mean, you still have some more days if you're low on silver, but personally I'm gonna finish this during CVC. So after that, we have the Ice Golem starting on Thursday. However, I would not focus too much on Ice Golem. If you still have some champion training to complete, I would wait until Friday when this Dungeon Diver event number 2 comes up, and so you can double dip with Ice Golem there. You probably want to finish this and then finish the Dungeon Divers, probably with something else. You could finish it with I want to do Spider personally, because those are fast runs, and I can just do Spider 20 and just sell everything for silver. So that's the way I'm thinking I'm gonna do this. And next up, we also have the Summon Rush, and this is where it gets kind of tricky, and it's where you want to be careful with your resources. Personally, I'm gonna use my sacreds to get the rare. I expect the rare to be 4 to 6 sacred shards, and I expect the epic to be anywhere from 10 to 12 sacred shards to get the epic. So it's kind of costly to get the epic, and I don't recommend you do it, honestly, because if there's a Titan event, you want to be prepared for that, as usually that has a couple of summon events, which could include another Summon Rush, another Hero's Path, and then another Champion Chase. So definitely consider, definitely think about this epic here, and if you really want to spend your resources on it. If you have maybe more than 40 sacreds, then it's probably fine to get the epic and just, take it easy, skip some of these harder events, and just call it a day, have an easy time, have an easy fusion. However, if you want to save some of your sacred shards, which personally I would save my sacreds, then consider just getting this rare, usually 4 to 6 sacreds. Hopefully it's just 4, because I only have a few sacreds and I want to save as many as possible. So that's my plan for the Summon Rush. Of course, this may change depending on how good the Summon Rush is or what the requirements are. let's say the epic is at 6 sacreds, then I would definitely get it, but I really doubt that that's going to be the case. Moving on, Classic Arena is going to start on Saturday, and this is pretty straightforward. If you're anywhere in Gold 1, just farm the easy defenses and call it a day. You're going to have a bunch of days to do this until Tuesday. Next up, after that, we have a champion training tournament. This starts on Sunday. This is where your energy should be going at this point. Then after that, once the spider tournament starts, I would switch and make sure that's completed, and then just use your daily energy and slowly complete the training tournament until the last day. That's when you should start spending all your gems and your reserve energy, because you want to finish that champion training tournament. There's nothing else going on at that point. By the way, this champion training tournament does start with the Dungeon Divers event number 2, so you could double dip a little bit there, but like I said, just make sure you finish this before it expires, before it ends, because you don't want to be out of that rare. We also have the gear enhancement event, and with all the Dungeon Divers that we're going to be doing, I expect that we'll have enough silver to complete this. They have been getting more expensive lately, I've noticed, Plarium, but you know, it is what it is. This is a really good fusion, we can't complain. Then on Thursday, March 20th, we're going to start with the Fire Knight. I would only recommend using your daily energy, the one that regenerates, and the rewards that you get, make sure they don't expire, so you just collect those and do this. And then once the Dungeon Divers event number 3 starts, that's when I will go all out and just finish it. Now there is this is gonna last until Monday, March 24th, so you have time to take it slow here, right, and slowly complete the Fire Knight tournament. And then on the last day, you want to make sure you complete that Dungeon Divers, right? But I understand if you want to complete it ASAP because you want to enjoy your weekend, that, you know, that's a good way to go. Classic Arena Takedown number 2, it's going to be on the weekend as well of March 21st. Usually those are the easiest events to complete. And then we're going to have this Champion Chase tournament as well, and I think this is going to be double Ancients. I could be wrong, but double Ancients is the best shard for Champion Chase, so I recommend using Ancients for this Champion Chase. I also recommend that you start fusing these 4 guys into the Void Epic, and that way you're gonna get 350 points for each epic. So if you save all your rares, you should be getting 350 times 4 is over 1,000 points. It's, I think it's 1,400 points. Now of course you still gotta get the rare from the Champion Chase, so it's gonna be 350 times 3 is 700. It's gonna be 1,050 points that you can get from this Champion Chase. Once you get the rare, you can get extra points if you're trying to collect the book. Now as far as fragments, any fragments, any Broadman fusions, any remnants, anything like that, I recommend you do not use those, because you're probably going to need it for the Titan event, because it's going to be probably, I think it's going to be a 2x void, and those are rare shards, and those kind of events sometimes you do want to complete them with those remnants. If you're low on shards like me, I only have like 17 voids right now, so if you're low on shards, you might want to consider saving your voids and just as many voids as possible, and just do them with fragment summons and stuff like that. And I would do this Champion Chase mostly with ancient shards. That's going to be my plan for that. Just getting prepared for the Titan event, right? And then lastly, from Saturday until Tuesday, we're going to have the last gear enhancement event number 3. And of course, we should have enough from all the Dungeon Divers, enough silver to do this. One thing I want to make you guys aware of is that this fusion expires, okay? So it expires on March 25th, I believe. It's the last day to summon this guy. So make sure that you summon him during the Champion Chase or the CVC. And by the way, I will keep a look on the timer in the fusion page make sure you don't run out of time. Otherwise, and this has happened to people before, they don't summon him, they think it's like a fragment champion, or they get the wrong time and date, and then it's gone, and then it must be the worst feeling in the world. And I definitely don't want to feel that, you know what I'm saying? So be careful with that. And yeah, I expect the Titan event to start around here, and the Titan event is gonna be a whole different beast. There's usually 3 summon events and 1 soulstone event, so definitely save your soulstones as well. It looks like these dungeons, these tournaments are giving some soulstones. Like the first dungeon divers has a big stone, has a middle stone at the end. So definitely save your stones, because I expect that they're probably going to be part of some kind of hero's path or deck of fate event. So definitely save your stones for that. Definitely save your shards, because there's probably going to be another summon rush for the Titan event. There's probably going to be a champion chase as well, and more artifact enhancement, more of this stuff. But a 5-star soul for this guy is pretty much, it's really good. It's really worth it. And I definitely would not skip that. I definitely would not skip the Titan event. I know it's going to be a big grind for a month, but this champion is worth it. And if you're end game, you can probably skip the next fusion, or if you're early game, it's probably a better fusion than whatever else is coming. But yeah, that's gonna be my plan, guys. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments below. Let me know if you guys are going for this fusion, and let me know if you think he's that good. Do you think he's really an S tier champion? Do you think he's worthy of all the hype? Personally, I think he is, because a 3-turn lockdown, it just is. I haven't pulled a proper lockdown. Like Warlord, Yumeko, or Krixia are the ones that are 3 turns or more, and I haven't pulled one of those. So for me, this is like a once in a long time that they're gonna do this. So I'm definitely going for this. Let me know if you guys are going for this. Let me know what you think. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And if you like this content, please make sure to leave a like. And if you really enjoy it, you can subscribe as well. That would really help the channel grow. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I would really appreciate that. But yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.